Hey everybody, Texans Girl here along with William Harvey, and we are here to recap the Houston Texans game today against Tennessee Titans. All I can say is that was a must-win game for our Texans, and we prevailed. I think I had maybe a few mini heart attacks during that game. Wow. My husband kept on saying, chill out, chill out, chill out. I can't chill out. How can you chill out when you're watching the Houston freaking Texans? Deshaun Watson had a great game. He passed for almost 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One was blatantly his fault. Credit to the Titans defender for coming out of nowhere. I mean, Deshaun couldn't see that dude. I mean, he was passing for Duke Johnson in the end zone, and that guy just came out of nowhere to intercept him. So hats off to the Tennessee defense for intercepting. That second interception was ridiculous. I don't understand that play call, but whatever. It was a tip ball in the end zone, and we should have been going up 14, but we did not because Tennessee ended up intercepting that ball. All I can say is great game by Carlos Hyde today. Over 100 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. He's rushed for over 1,000 yards on the season. That is a high for him. He's never rushed for 1,000 yards in his career. So very, very pleased with our running game today. Really, really good, Carlos Hyde. Thank you so much. And how about Will Fuller? Thank God Will Fuller's back. It really makes a difference when he's healthy. Hopkins had a great game, over 100 yards receiving. Kenny Stills, 2 touchdowns. He's had 2 touchdowns on the season. He had two touchdowns today. I mean, we looked really good from an offensive standpoint. Pleased by it. Very, very pleased. Defensively, we looked freaking amazing in the first half. We went up 14-0 at halftime and looked very, very good. Second half was a little bit disappointing from a defensive standpoint, although that tipped ball by Justin Reed to Merciless, and Merciless ran that ball. I mean, he almost freaking had the touch. I was like, run, run, run. I was like, oh my God, that was amazing. But hats off to our defense for having that great play. And Merciless, great game. I think the thing that really strikes a chord is our pass defense. If you look at it, that dude had like 1,000,000 years to throw the football. I mean, Ryan Tannehill could have made himself a sandwich and eaten it, and I mean, we couldn't have gotten to him. I mean, he had a lot of time to throw the football. We have no pass rush, and we really need to work on that. I mean, that's a problem. Obviously, with JJ hurt, it's been a problem, but it's something that we really, really, really need to work on in the next game. We have Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I know one of you guys, and I don't remember who you were, but you had a really, really good point. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers is not an easy win. They are the number 3 offense in the league. Jameis Winston passed for over 400 yards today. He had 4 touchdowns. He did have that 1 interception, but good Lord, I know they were playing a crappy Lions defense, but we have to be careful. We have got to score a lot of points, and we've got to come ready for Jameis Winston. And he does throw a lot of interceptions, which is a great thing, but still, they score points. I know Mike Evans is hurt. I know Godwin went out today. I don't know what's wrong with him or how long he's going to be out, but we have to be prepared for that game. And we can't be blindsided by it because Tampa Bay's no joke. They've got a really, really good offense, and we have to be ready for them. And we need to win that game. We win that game, we clinch the AFC South. Today was a great win, but we have to continue and beat Tampa Bay on Saturday. And that's very, very important. Other games that we watched today, I watched the Seahawks prevail, continue to roll. The game that I really was interested in was the San Francisco-Atlanta game, and it had no implications to us, but how about in the last 4 freaking seconds, Matt Ryan threw that touchdown to win that game against San Francisco. I mean, San Francisco was the number one seed in the NFC, and they're now the fifth seed in the NFC. How crazy is that? By one freaking play in the last 4 seconds by an Atlanta team that's not even going to make the playoffs. So that puts the Seahawks as the first seed in the NFC. Pretty very impressive. And the Packers prevailed against Chicago today. No surprise there. And that put New Orleans in the third seed. Followed by, which is really sad, the Cowboys, who just broke even at 500 and whatever. Don't get me the Cowboys are another freaking conversation. Their freaking fans are delusional, and because they beat the Rams, I'm sure their fans think we're going to the Super Bowl. Whatever, just stop, Cowboys fans. You're going nowhere. You might make it to the playoffs, but you're going to lose. So anyway, the 49ers in the fifth seed, which is very, very surprising. In the AFC, we've got the Ravens, who kicked the Jets' butt on Thursday, which is no surprise. Followed by the Patriots, who I still do not think the Patriots are the second seed in the AFC, but their record says so. Followed by the Chiefs, who the Chiefs had a convincing win today against the Broncos, which really sucks because I was hoping that the Broncos would win, but no, they look really crummy today in the snow against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs prevailed. Followed by the Texans as a 4 seed, and then the Bills as well as the Steelers. The Bills beat the Steelers handily today. I was really hoping that the Steelers would win, but the Bills beat them, so it's anybody's game in the AFC. Because Tennessee is still in the mix, and it's all going to come down to the last 2 games. Tennessee has New Orleans next week, thank the Lord. So come on, Drew Brees. I know that New Orleans playing the Colts tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, and they should win that game. And I'm hoping New Orleans prevails against the Tennessee Titans, because we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Saturday at noon. And then our last game against Tennessee at home. So hopefully, all we need to do is win one of those last 2 games. All we need to do, Texans fans, is beat the Buccaneers. And we are the FC South champions, and we're in the playoffs. So, I hope everybody has a great week, and I will be back at you on Saturday. Peace out.